So it finally stopped raining, and I'm gonna start with the video. So right here in this corner, I have a few things I'm gonna plant in the front yard, which echinaceas and sedum, and then a hydrangea tree. Man, I almost forgot the name of it. And then we put a few ladybugs on the gate because they look cute. Then I have my hanging baskets over here with these are super Venus, and I forgot the name, amethyst something, I don't know. And then just a purple petunia. This one gets a lot of sun, so it's doing really good. The other day I dropped this planter and some of the branches broke, so I cut them off because they were dying. And then right here, these are wave petunias. They're the tidal silver wave, and I have an arborvitae over here, and then I have one on each side. And this side doesn't get as much sun, so they don't look that great. And even the stuff over here are not doing that great, but this is so cute. So the grass looks horrible. But on this side, I have these are petcoas, and I forget the name of where the brand, but they're called petcoas. And then I have another hanging basket over here with a Supertunia Bordeaux that's doing really pretty, and a sun patient that's looking extremely beautiful. And then I have some sunflowers growing on the side of the house, and they're looking really pretty. And then over here I have another basket with some and these are getting eaten by some of the what are they called? Oh my gosh, buttworms. So I gotta spray them again. They're eating all the centers. They look more like this bloom over here, but the buttworms are eating all the centers. So I need to spray that a little bit more. And I have another verbena over here, but this one is just one shade. And then some of the lemon slice, which is also getting eaten by buttworms, and I gotta spray again. And then once again the purple, just I don't even remember. I think those were only 4 packs. They were not. I forgot what I got those from. I don't know. I don't remember. And then I have some cosmos that I seeded. They're not weeds. They're cosmos. Yeah. And there's some super bells over here as well. But the petcoa just ate everything up over here. And then right here is Carlita's little circle garden, which next year I'm probably gonna plant more shady stuff over here because I don't know, I think you will need more shady stuff. And her little house that her daddy made her is getting swallowed by, oh shit, I broke a branch. Swallowed by the petunias. But the marigolds are looking really pretty, and her little tiny tree that I don't think is gonna survive the winter, but it's looking really nice. But that's that. And then right here I have some of these Dianthus. I really like Dianthus, but they look really pretty once you know, spring comes up. It looks really nice and pretty, but once summer starts kicking in, they kind of start looking really ugly. So I'm not a big fan of them. Next year I'm probably gonna plant a few more petunias around them so I don't have to see them. And then I have a family of turtles because, you know, we're 4, so there's the mommy, the kids, and the dad. So, and then right here I have a Austin David David Austin rose. And I forget the name of this one. It's wet. Oh my gosh, but I forgot the name. Darcy Bustle, something like that. But she's really pretty and she smells so nice. Some of the blooms, this is its second bloom. She had her first bloom at spring, and this is the second flush she's getting. There's a really big branch. I really need to cut it back. And right here we have more petunias and a big turtle. And then right here I have my first basket, and that's a little heart that my other half made. And I have some verbena, some of that purple verbena that I don't know the name. It's a super verbena from Proven Winners, but I forgot the name. And I have the lovey-dovey petunia with it, which the verbena is just eating the petunia up. And then right here I have a strawberry Sunday hydrangea, which didn't do too well this year, but it's because this flower bed is really shady. And right here I have some pink Veronica. This is its second bloom, because I cut it back after the first flush of blooms. That's why it looks like that. And I have a lot more petunias, the Super Tunia Vista bubblegum. And then I have a little tiny baby euonymus. It's a variegated one, and it's looking really pretty. This rose over here is also a Austin David rose, and this one is called Mary Rose. And as well, it's second flush of blooms, and everything right now is like flopping over because it's wet. Everything's wet. And another variegated euonymus, another oh my gosh, I forget the name. I think I already said it though. It's Sunday something. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I just forgot. And then I have Bubblegum by Proven Winners, Tidal Wave Petunia, and then a purple Veronica, and then some really sad black eyed Susans over there. Oh, and that's a butterfly bush, and it smells really nice. And then right here I have my second hanging basket thing. It's not a hanging basket, it actually has a pole. So it has a pole right there, and then the basket is right there. But I have some pink begonias, and then this is coleus, and then I have a different kind of coleus. I don't know the names, like the actual names of those, because I only bought them from a 4-pack, and they didn't really have a name. They just said coleus. And then creeping Jenny on the bottom, and it's looking pretty nice. And then I have another butterfly bush right here, and this is another Mary Rose by David Austin. Like I said, this is the second bloom, and it's kind of reaching for the light. You guys can tell because this is a really shady area, but I planted this when I didn't know what I was doing in the garden. And then yeah, here are the blooms. They're really pretty and dainty. And then over here I have some what are these called? I forget the name of them. I might remember later. Oh my gosh, I want to remember so bad. I forgot. I don't know. I forgot. This is another David Austin rose, the same one. This is Mary Rose. She's looking really nice. And then I have more petunias. And I stepped on that one and broke it. And I ended up cutting it off, but it's coming back. So that's kind of nice. And then over here, I have my third hanging basket. And this is a dragon's wing begonia. It's the red one. And it's looking just beautiful. and I put creeping Jenny on the bottom, and that's basically it. I have a little bit of coleus in the back, but it's not showing up. I think the next year I'm gonna do all of my hanging baskets with begonias and creeping Jenny, because that looks fantastic. And over here I have a what are these called? Hibiscus, and it's almost done blooming. There's a bloom that opened up today. It's just so big and beautiful. Oh my goodness. But right here, that's how it looks. And then I have a peach carpet rose or something like that, and this is one more of those my gosh, those hydrangeas that I told you guys that I have in the front. So right here is where everything starts going to a little shit, because this flower bed, I made it this year, and it's full of weeds, and it needs more soil, and it needs a lot of TLC. But right there is a sweet summer hydrangea, and then I have another hydrangea that I don't know the name. I just bought it, didn't look at the tag. And I have some caladiums, some pink caladiums over here underplanted. I don't know why I did this, but it's kind of pretty. You can kind of see the blooms of this one. It's not doing too hot. It just got one sad bloom. And over here, it's full of weeds. But you know, that's what gardening is. You have weeds everywhere. And if your garden is perfect all the time, then that's kind of sad, because you don't get to work on it. These little hanging baskets, they're super tiny, like super tiny. See, my hand is bigger than the hanging basket. But I put some of the pink pitcoas. They're called pitcoas. I don't remember what brand they are. And then I have some celosia and some of the Bordeaux, and they're all camped inside that little tiny thing. And then right here I have a quick fire hydrangea, and she's looking super pretty. And then right there I have another really sad basket. I'm probably gonna put impatiens next year on that, and then another sweet summer. And then have another layer of stuff, and these are the Beverly cordis roses, and there's a bug on it. But these are super pretty. They're flopping over like crazy because of the rain. And then I have some more of the tidal wave and the bubble gum. And I have another verbena over here. This one is just one of the cheapy ones that they had at Lowe's, but it's looking really pretty. It doesn't throw a lot of blooms. And then this is another of the pink bubblegum petunias, but bugworms have been really bad with me this year. And then I forgot the name of that. My gosh, I forgot. If somebody knows the name of that, then tell me, because I forgot. Boxwood. They're boxwoods. And then I have another Dianthus. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of Dianthus anymore. They're really pretty. Like when you see them in spring, you're like, oh my gosh, I want more, and I want more, and I want more. And then they kind of stop doing stuff, and it's like kind of deal. And then another verbena, and a more silver tidal wave petunia, and pink bubblegum. And then I have more of those Beverly roses over here. Oh, and my gosh, these Beverly roses smell so wonderful, and they're so pretty too. They're big and pretty. They're flapping like crazy though. I've never seen them flap this much. And then I have some over here. They're flopping in the bird bath. Excuse the bird bath. It's like totally nasty right now. And then I have a little bird feeder, and there's my chiffon, blue chiffon Rosa Sharon, that's looking extremely pretty. It's almost done blooming, but it's gorgeous still. It just looks so blue and pretty. And then another Beverly over here, and she's looking quite nice. I wish I would have done this video before it rained, or I should have waited till tomorrow, but it's okay. I need to deadhead her because it has a lot of spent blooms already. And over here is the path that I showed you guys in the other video, and this is a lot of pink bubblegum and silver white petunia. And then I have some those are zinnias, and some more zinnias in the middle. Those were supposed to get really big, but I've been slacking on the fertilizer, so they're not doing that well. And then over here I have some hostas, and I have 4 hostas going right there. I should have planted them a little bit more to the back because these are huge hostas. This is their first year in my garden, so they're not that big, but they will grow crazy. And like I said, I need to add more compost everywhere. Everywhere I need to add compost. And that's a endless summer. And then I love these elephant ears are so pretty. That's another hydrangea. I don't know the name and I don't know the brand. And then I have coleus right there. You can barely see it. My daughter really loves that coleus because it has a really pretty color. It's so pretty, so pretty. And then more elephant ears. I don't know the name of them. I just bought them. I do a lot of, ooh, I like that. And I forget to check the names. And then another endless summer, I think. I don't remember. And then a limelight hydrangea, which the blooms are crazy big. Look at that. The bloom is crazy big. And then I have some hostas and some liriope on the bottom. And they are looking extremely pretty. And then over here I have a lot of weeds. And then hosta coleus, and this is the same coleus that my daughter loves, just because it has that little really pretty edging with the red and the burgundy. Is so pretty. I thought it was gonna get bigger, and I'm kind of sad that it hasn't really done anything. But maybe I should just, you know, I usually just cut the coleus like that, and that helps because when it starts blooming, well, the coleus blooms are not that pretty, so I always cut them like this. And then those are 4-inch pot hydrangea, invincible spirit, something like that. But they're not gonna bloom this year. They're probably gonna bloom next year. Fingers crossed, they're gonna bloom. And that's a pinky winky hydrangea that I planted in a video. She has a few blooms, but not like beautiful crazy. And then I have another Rosa Sharon over here. I don't know the variety of this one as well because it was already here. But it's beautiful. And then this is my last hanging basket, and this one has Dichondra silverfalls, impatiens, and coleus. It's looking really pretty. I really loved all of those hanging baskets. I actually made those. Maybe one day I'll make a video about it because these are poles that we had all over our backyard, and then I bought the hanging baskets and I made a hole and just stuck them in, and they're looking really nice. I haven't done drip on this flower bed yet. I have the drip tubing coming over there, and I still need to install dripping on all of this over here. From the hydrangea over there to all of this needs water. But they've been doing well since it's been raining a lot lately. But they do need water. And then over here Don't look at the grass, it looks really bad. I have this flower bed. This is actually our old path, and we made it into a flower bed. My other half that had that idea, so he's amazing. And over here I have a gazing ball it got swelled up by the impatiens. These impatiens don't get as much sun, and that's why they're not blooming more. Gosh, there's so many mosquitoes because it's so late. It's already 8 p.m. And right here I have some things that I'm propagating. That's the Dianthus and some boxwood that I'm trying to propagate. This Dianthus is blooming now, so I think that means that it took. And then right here I have some coral bells. Nothing exciting. I'm probably gonna add more things to this flower bed one of these days, maybe next year. I don't know when, but I will. And I also need to add the drip irrigation because I only have the distribution pipe going, and it already has water, but I haven't installed the drippers, the emitters I mean. And right here I have a hydrangea on stander, and I'm not really sure if these are proven winners or not. But yeah, I don't know, they didn't have a tag or anything. And then more bubble gum that's looking really pretty, and then another hibiscus, and this hibiscus has not bloomed yet. It has a few blooms everywhere, but we'll see. It's a proven winners one, and it's the where's the name? Summerific Evening Rose, and those are the blooms. They're like magenta, but that's really pretty. This is the shed, by the way, the shed in the backyard. And then this is pretty much the same thing as the other side with a limelight hydrant. I don't know if it's a limelight. I don't know what brand that is. I just bought them and they didn't have a tag. But they only charged me $15 for each, so that was a deal. They're supposed to be on standard, but they're like really short. They're like super short. And then more coral bells on this side, and that's basically it. This over here, hopefully next year, is gonna be my vegetable garden. But I'm not sure because I have so many plants, and it's only 2 of us, and yeah. And then that should be the patio over there, and then the vegetable garden, a really tiny vegetable garden, maybe only 4 little raised beds. The kids have a little pool that I need to deflate because it's nasty. They haven't played in it in a long time, and I need to deflate it. And then these are the this is the pot that Carlita planted, and the sunflowers are looking extremely pretty. The big ones are already almost done. They're producing seeds, and we cannot wait till we try them. And then hopefully here in a few I'll cut everything back except for the cosmos that are really taking off. They're looking so pretty. And then I'll just leave the cosmos and the petunias, and they will get more sun, which they desperately need. But yeah, that's looking really pretty. And that's it, guys. That's the whole video. And right here it's another pitcoa little planter. But that's it, guys. I hope you guys like the video. Please don't look at the grass, it looks horrible. Bye bye.